welcome to this tutorial. What we're going to be doing today is I'm going to be showing you how to sign up for a Google account. With this account you'll be able to access email, our Classroom Drive, as well as Google Docs and other programs that will allow you to participate in the class and keep all your work in one space. So the first thing that you'll need to do is go to gmail.com. I'll show you what that's like. Basically, you'll just go up here to your toolbar, type in gmail.com. Find that this is the easiest way to do it. Now you'll be taken to this sign-in page. And what you want to do once you get there is click on More Options and select Create Account. And this will take you to an account where you can create it. And you'll want to enter, start by entering the information that you have here. So you'll put your name in those first two boxes. Then you'll choose your username, and it says here you can use letters, numbers, and periods. So you'll want to avoid special characters like a minus sign or a number sign. If you do that, it'll give you this error message here. Please use only letters, numbers, and periods. So you'll want to make sure that you only use letters, numbers, and periods. So if you were to pick a username, you would want to pick something such as something that will be easily relatable to you. So if your name was John Smith, you would want to do something like johnsmith@gmail.com. And if you go to the password, it'll tell you if the username is taken or not. So you'll want to make sure that you pick one. If your name is taken like that, you might do something like jsmith, but that's also taken. And if that's the case, then you can add numbers to the end. So if it's jsmith, so you were born in 1875, then you can add that at the end, and that is taken. So I would just recommend trying different letter and number combinations until you get it. John Smith is a very common name, but if you were to use my name, Urmston, and perhaps something like 465, Urmston is very uncommon, so something real would probably work there. Now the next thing that you'll do is create a password. You'll see here that it says use at least 8 characters, and not to use a password from another site, or something too obvious like your pet's name. This is just for security purposes. I would recommend using a combination of uppercase and lowercase letters and a number, but make sure it's something you can remember. So you'll enter something for your password, and then repeat it right there just to confirm it and make sure that you've got it right. Then you'll enter your other information, such as your birthday from the drop-down menu. Select your gender, and these last two are just so that if you forget your password, you have a place where you can do it. So you'd enter a normal phone number, 801-123-456, just like that, and an email address that perhaps you already have to do that. Now, once you do that, you'll click on Next Step, and it'll set up your account for you. I did that earlier. Basically what it will happen is it'll open this up for you. And this is basically what you'll see. You'll see this first email, and you can go in there and look for some more instructions about security and storage, depending on what you want to do. Now, what we'll be using a lot is what's called Google Drive. If you come to this top right-hand corner where this grid is, where it says Google Apps, if you click and expand that, I'm going to give you a few options. And we'll be using the one called Google Drive. And now if we go here, you'll see that it's empty. And you can add files to it. There's a tutorial here if you want to go through and look at that, but I'll leave that. So, after you get that set up, you'll see a link that I will share with you. And this is what that looks like. I'll go back here to my drive here. And if you go to the Shared With Me file, you'll see all the files that are shared with you. This is a file that was shared with me. And here you will find some of the files that we'll use in our class. I'll send that link to you. is essentially how you set up a Google account and access your Google Drive. There's a few more options here. You can look at a calendar if you would like. If you want to store photos, you can do that. And there's some other things that we'll go over at another time, but that's your basic thing, and we'll start with that.